rolling again. No, actually, I see kids local on this. It was.
Hey, hey, hey.
Good.
You gonna go?
Yeah, we need to
Say hey to everybody first.
Hey everybody.
Hey.
How you doing?
Who are you?
I am Wood Miser.
No, you're not. Come
I'm
on.
Sawfest guy.
Yeah. This is the guy we go to his house for Sawfest, and he.
Next weekend.
Yes.
Best weekend of the year.
We're gonna kick ass.
I haven't done one of them yet.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll see you.
Yep.
So, wait a minute. I'll get over here. This chain that's on Baba Boucher, right, is a square grind chain, and it's the same guy who wants to remain anonymous, and so we'll keep him anonymous. But it's the same guy who made Smitty's chain that Smitty is just like, that's the best square grind chain I've ever cut with and everything. And preliminary reports would say that this right here is the best square grind chain I've ever cut with also. And it's, wow, it's cutting so smooth and so fast. It's great. And now as far as the wood goes that we've got over here, this, learning this new tripod. There we go. This square cant right here, I think that's a 10 by 10 square cant, and it is cottonwood. So it's a type of poplar, right? But anyways, it cuts really nice. It's not as fast as you would think that it is, right? But it does cut pretty nice. This stuff over here is, we think, sugar maple, right? And I can tell you straight up, that is the hardest wood that I have ever cut. The only thing that's close to that is I've cut some white oak, and that white oak is really hard as well. But that right there makes my red oak feel pretty soft, you know? So like whenever I used it for the first time yesterday, my first thing that I said that came out of my mouth is, if you want to make your sorrel look like shit, put it in that. What is it, Doug?
Huh?
What is it?
Kevin Levan Wade Bill, Dalmar 5105, round chain, 8 pin sprocket. It would have been faster in this hardwood if I brought the 7 pin.
Still looks like it's cutting pretty good though.
Yeah, it cuts good. This is my racer for Saltfest.
All right. So anyways, we'll get back to you later on in the day. Some more stuff. Later. Excuse me. Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm. Thank you. So I'm having a hard time here, guys. Right? Really,
I did too.
really hard time. Or maybe it's that. No. If I want an 18-inch bar, probably. That's the price. 20-inch bar. Something like that's going on. What's going on here? Hey, well, you guys there. It don't work. I'm trying to figure this out. And this is where the addiction starts kicking up on me. A 550 Mark II for $535. I will not find a better price than that. A brand new one? Oh my God. So we stepped away from the Husky tent for a little while so that I can think about the purchase. Anyways, these guys are great. New England Pine Timber Company. They have, check this out. Okay, so they got Sugihara, right? That's nice. Got a really nice bunch of them. They got Sumura, which is nice. Of course, it's nice. They got Canon, bro. They got the Canon, right? And they've got these. I bought one of these, all right? I got a 24-inch 050 Husky large mount. And so I'll be doing a little review on that and everything. But I love it. It's super nice. And I think they said it's supposed to be like 15% lighter, right? But they got it all. They've even got, let's see.
I got 2 of those.
They've even got some of the Canon Super Bars. I'm not seeing them here. Then maybe they sold out. But you know, they got the Husky light bars as well. This is the coolest tent, if you ask me. All right, look at it. They got 3120 set up with about a 6-foot bar on there or something. all set up to mill. We got a big 880 or 888, whatever it is, you know. 888 or 880?
881.
881. Thank you. Yeah.
Touch it, it says.
I don't listen to no rules. Yeah. Look at that big double-ended bar. What is that? 10 feet or something? I don't know. It's big. Maybe it'll say. I don't know. I can't make out how long it is, but damn if it ain't a long one. That's 12, 14 feet, something like that. Look at that. But these guys are really cool. I think the actual owner's name is John. Not 100% sure on if he's the owner or not, but they just have all the cool stuff, you know? Really cool stuff. I need to get me a pair of these pants, you know? But I'm scared to get chainsaw pants because they're so hot. That's what I'm scared of. All my research tells me I need clogger chainsaw pants. The problem with that is they're only about $400 for the chainsaw pants. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna look around some more. Boy, that sky looks pretty, doesn't it? Look at that. It's nice and blue. Wow. Anyways, so I've about lost my voice. I talk so much, and I am done. But I gotta say, so we're all packed up. I'm back at the hotel, and I'm about to go walk over to Kentucky Fried Chicken, get me something to eat, because after all, I am in Ohio, right? You get it? The Kentucky Fried Chicken in Ohio. Anyways, I saw Kentucky Fried Chicken in Japan too. So right before we left, so there's this fella, his name's Goats, and he's just part of the whole crew that I seem to end up hanging out with old Bellhopper and Doug and Old Timer and everybody. So anyways, at one point, getting later on in the evening, he comes over and he just shows his phone to me, and I'm looking at a weather forecast, and it's showing that it's like 54 degrees. It was cold today. It was hot on Thursday and Friday, but it was cold today. So anyways, point is he shows me his phone, and I'm looking at it, and I'm wondering what the hell he's showing me. And finally I see it's showing that in 45 minutes it's supposed to rain. And so I keep trying to get to where I can load everything up and stuff, but everybody's just sitting and chilling and hanging out and talking to me, and of course, I talk and stuff, and and finally I saw my moment to say I need to pack up, and will you guys help me? And everybody helped out, and boom, before you know it, I was packed up. Aaron and John Bob and everybody just was like, oh, okay, and jumped up and helped me out and got everything loaded up, right? And then I was like, well, I gotta make sure Doug's loaded up, and I want to help him, but everybody's helping him too, but he's kind of taking his time with it and everything, and people are talking to him, and it's kind of hard to break away and all that stuff. Well, finally I'm saying my goodbyes, and I'm like, hey, I'm out, see ya. And I jump in the truck, and as soon as I jump in the truck, it starts to rain, and by the time I'm driving away, it's pouring on their asses. And I felt bad, but what am I gonna do? Just jump out of the truck so that I can suffer with them? And so I got really lucky with that. I was able to sneak off. My friends back in Decatur, Georgia, whenever you leave a party without telling anybody that you're leaving, they call it a sneak offerson. He pulled a sneak offerson. You look around, hey, where's Doug, right? Doug pulled a sneak offerson, Anyways, I kind of pulled a sneak off of some, but everybody knew I was leaving them. But I got out of there right before the rain hit, and I hope those guys didn't have to get too wet. They found a tent to get under or something. But yeah, it was a successful weekend. Met a lot of people. Maybe I'll get some more viewers for the channel. Maybe not. We all just had a place to hang out, and like, you know, Mike, who is old timer, you'll see him in the comments from time to time. You know, he's like, thank you for letting us stay here. And I was like, no, thank you, man. I'm glad that people showed up and just hung out. How crappy would it have been if it was just me? But it all worked out. Didn't get to see much of the show at all because, well, my time was completely consumed while there. And it was, I mean, that's a good thing. That's what it's supposed to be, right? But yeah, I didn't get to see much of the stuff, and I am in no way whatsoever affiliated with that New England Pine and Timber Company or whatever it's called. They didn't give me a good deal. Nothing. Those guys were just awesome, and you know, they really had fun talking with them on Thursday while we were setting up. And they had the best products there. They had good shit. And that Sumara Premium Light Bar is light. And look forward to a rave review of that because that's probably the best bar on the market right now. Probably. Sold a few chainsaws. There was a young man who got the Homelight 903. And he was so excited to get it, and he just was wanting to throw the money at me and pick up the saw and run away. You know, he was really, really excited about getting that 903. And the Mac 610 went to John Bob. John Bob wanted it because that was his first chainsaw ever, so he's excited about that. Looking forward to using that. The Husqvarna 262 XP also went to John Bob. We worked out a deal on that, and he's got big plans for it. All my axes sold, which is good because I wasn't doing anything with them. What else? None of the bow bars sold. None of the new old stock chain. Any of that stuff, and I was wanting to give it away, you know. And if you I'm not going to mail it to anybody because it's not worthy of anything but to be recycled. And that's probably what I'll do with all that. It's old chain from the 70s, and that's why nobody wants it. And it's all in awkward lengths that nobody runs anymore, like 59 drive link, 3/8 chain. What? Who's doing that? 64 drive links, all kinds of weird stuff. But yeah. Fixing to go get me something to eat, call it an early night, and get on the road hopefully by 4 in the morning and get out of here and get headed back home to Atlanta because I've still got work to do before Sawfest. I haven't finished up. I'm going to do some tweaks to my Wild Thing, my nitrous Wild Thing, and I'm going to do some tweaks as well to the MS 170. I've got to get on that. And I learned some killer information about the 5 Series Husqvarnas, and I definitely will be sharing that. But I want to get back in and get my Red Max, possibly get my Red Max going for Sawfest. I was planning on running the Craftsman 3.3 that Garrett Barker built for me. That has been the plan all along. However, we just found out that in the rules, we are not allowed to run without a choke. And I do not have a choke for that carb that is on that saw. And even if I did, I'd have to rig up some linkage and everything. And so that opportunity has passed. That saw will be likely from here on out probably ran on nitromethane. I'll set it up for that, hopefully, so that I can actually run it as a real deal race saw 5 cube setup. We'll see, but I might, now that I've learned a little bit, might try and get my Red Max to be my racer for Sawfest for the 55cc class. If not, I will be using the Thunder Kitten, and I will have something to run. But it's all about a matter of time, and we'll see how it goes. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys. Thank you so much for all the people that supported. I absolutely didn't even come close to paying for what it costs to rent that that booth and make the trip up here and all that stuff, but hopefully it'll work out and it'll pay off in the future for having put myself on the radar of people that didn't even know I was out there. So anyways, but I did good, and a lot of people, I sold a handful of t-shirts, and a lot of people that was buying them, you know, were paying double price just to help out, and I really appreciate you guys. Met a lot of cool new people too, and it was fun. All right, but absolutely exhausting. So yeah, like if I could do this for 2 hours, oh, it would be awesome. But doing it all day, it takes a lot out of you. And as you can tell from my voice, I mean, it's wow. So after this video goes off, I'm going to order my chicken, and then I'm going to concentrate on not speaking again for a while. Got to give my voice a rest. Y'all take care, and appreciate you all.